Hey there YouTube, it's Mr. Anonymity Trade coming to you with what would appear to be a pretty quick video. I got this little letter in, and it looks like it's from VenserDominaria. He put his real name, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm fairly certain this is his address. Venser, you're lucky I like you so much, otherwise I wouldn't have even remembered, but it's probably him. Yep, that's him. I sent a little sticky note, which is awesome. Love sticky notes. Thanks for all of your kind words and support. After all, I did steal your closing outro from my last video. Stay awesome, Venser. Yep. Yeah, that outro is becoming increasingly important as of late. There's been a couple of scams going on, so it's, I don't know, kind of a big deal. Anyway, yeah, so I guess this is just him being cool, because we didn't have a trade going. So let's see what's going on here. Alright, looks like we have one of those flip tokens from Avs Restored. This was from the Hell Vault pre-release, Angel Demon, so very cool. We've got a foil, what looks to be Time Spiral something. It's a goblin something. I have no idea. I'll have to look it up. But it's awesome. It's a boss foil. We've got a foiled Thunderous Wrath, which is just cool. Because, I mean, look at him, man. Look how awesome that is. I don't know. Whenever they have the light-dark contrast, like they have big sections of dark and a middle, like a foreground area of exceptionally bright, the foils always turn out really well. So, I enjoy that. Here we have, oh, this is useful. Guess I won't have to trade for this. We have a promo Fathom Mage from the Gatecrash pre-release. I'm not quite sure where I am on the promos. As soon as I get my trade in from Mr. Lubufu, I'll do a promo binder update. Oh, and definitely interesting, last but not least, we have a Withered Wretch promo. Let's see, for 2 black, you get a 2/2 body with pay 1, remove target card, and a graveyard from the game. So this is a good answer for Reanimator decks and stuff like that. Very awesome. Thank you, Venser. Definitely not, like I said, not planned. He just did that because he's awesome. I'll link to him below. It looks like he's going to stick around with us, which is great. I've heard some talk about getting a vetting thing together, and actually, just really quickly, let's talk about my thoughts on that. While I do understand that people would like to vet traders before the community at large starts trading with them, there are several problems with that. One, it's easy to get off a good trade with a big trader and then, rip people off when you trade with them. The safest way to trade on YouTube is to go by references. If that person has fewer references than you, it's generally a better idea to have that person send first. And if they're unwilling, and that's why it's why it's on the rules of so many channels. If they're unwilling to send first, you simply just don't trade. And one of two things will happen. If they're a legitimate trader, then they'll generally acquiesce to the rule. It might be an inconvenience, but that's that's how things work to make sure things go well. And if they're a scammer, they won't trade, and then you'd be set. I mean, when I had to restart my deck box profile, I'm not sure what happened to my old stuff, but when I changed my trade list, it just got rid of all my trades. And for the Reddit trades, I had to send first, and I haven't sent first in months. So it's everyone's got to put in their time, and whenever they start get on a new community, they gotta get that reference. You got to get those references out there. So and another thing is when you try to vet people, you make certain channels central to the community, and even though some channels might end up being central to the community in an organic way, it's never good to synthetically just say, well, this is the channel that vets cards, ergo they get, vets traders, ergo they get carte blanche to be the central figurehead of the community. And I don't think anyone is pulling for that to be set up that way, and there's not some shadow council that keeps the YouTube trade community in line, so it's just a question of being good to each other to get the cards that we need for our collections and whatnot. I don't know, I might make a video about it in the future if there's any kind of interest, but I think the rule applies that I always give you at the end of my videos, which would be to, of course, trade safe.